Hey everybody, I'm Paul Smyth. Right now, today, we're going to talk about the class that we're going to put on for all of you. You need to be here. I started running a sawmill in 1986. At that time, I got my level up to about 1,000 feet a day. I took the time and went and talked to the people that sold me my first sawmill. And in doing so, I came back and my level went immediately to 1,500 feet a day. That alone will pay for you to show up at this, in 3 days, pay for you to show up at this class. We're going to go over, while you're here, we're going to go over log handling, we're going to go over running a sawmill. A lot of things you can take back, even though ours is probably different than yours. We're going to go over lumber handling so that you can handle it without hurting yourself, so that you can do it and last as long as I have. I think if you do the math, you'll figure out how many years I've been running a sawmill, and I'm still able. I got most of my fingers. I have yet to cut any of my fingers. We won't talk about the short one. That has nothing to do with cutting it. Whole other story in itself. We're going to go over blade sharpening. We're going to go over with all your debris handling and how to make that go away. We'll go over marketing, ways to make sure that all of your lumber, as you go through it, is something you can get rid of, so you're not just piling it up. We'll talk about piling up lumber and the best way to do that so that you can keep it for years to come and have it still a viable product. We're going to go over logs, how to read your logs and how to decide where to buck them and why to buck them the way you're going to buck them from the lengths they are. We'll go over chainsaw handling. Any of you that have not run a chainsaw on a regular basis, cutting up logs, you can ruin your wood by not running your chainsaw in a correct manner. We're going to, what we'll do with the class, we're going to do a lot of talking, showing, some hands-on. We're going to start the class 2 hours after my guys start. We're going to watch them. We're going to talk about what they do. We're going to go over, like I said, some of the other things while they're working. Then when they go home, you guys are going to get to run the mill. We're going to put your hands on it. You're going to cut up stuff here with my mill and get a feel for this. We're going to talk about the math that goes into running your mill so that you can run it, whether it's manual. Like my first mill was all manual. I had to do all the math. I had to figure it out. This is all computerized. But knowing that information helps me. So those of you who want to make money with a mill, you will increase your productivity. Those of you who want to run it on weekends, you will find out things you never knew, and it'll make your process a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable. You're going to have fun running one of these things. I'd like to tell you that I'm going to make it easy. There's nothing easy about running a sawmill. Running the mill is easy. It's all the lumber handling. That's the lumber handling. We're also going to make it easier for you. So sign up, get in there, get your chance. We're only taking, I believe it's 4. Where are we at? I think we're taking 4 or 5. We're sitting here with everything running, talking to you right now. The last thing I want to tell you about, we're videoing this with sound collected with everything running. While we're cutting away on this piece of wood, I'm talking to you. We're collecting that sound. It's some technology we have so that while we're here taking the class, you're going to be able to hear everything I say without having to yell and scream. We're going to move along, making cuts, making boards, and you're going to be able to hear. So when you come to run this, and I tell you, move that handle, move this handle, we're not going to be yelling, we're not going to have to, all of it's there. That's the last little bit of information I'm going to give you today. Thank you, and sign up soon.